Hello, today I'm going to explain you the software of chemical lab management system. This full-featured lab information management system that integrated with MES stand for manufacturing execution system and inventory management. This software ensures that all the testing is performed according to product specification for both ingredients and bulk product. This software also coordinates the approval of material where multiple samples and approvals are required. It also prevents the use of unapproved or expired materials. Testing of sample is fully integrated with other testing. Ability to enter adjustment required for batch. Gang testing is also supported in this software. Lab testing include quality assurance, quality control, microbiological, analytical and R&D also. This software can be explained with the help of the following module. Let's start with the very first module, that is CEO. It is subdivided into the following sub-module like add user, lab master, project allocation master, employee master, bank master, approve quotation, account master, state master, district master, and the final is forget password. The second module is store. The third one is lab. The fourth one is accounting. The fifth is stock, the next is employee, then reports, then utility, and change password, and the final is like log out or exit. Let's start with the very first module, that is CEO. Add user. Yes, this is the form through which you can add the user of this software. The first field is username, the second is password, confirm password, the role. It would be saved like this, username and the role. Role would be like administrator, account user, administrator, lab user, store user, etc. The next submodule is lab master. Yes, this is the form through which you can add the lab. The first one is lab code, the second is name of the lab, the third is location, and the final is number of employees. Let's move to the next module, project master. Yes, this is the form which includes the information about the project. The first field is project code, the second is project title, and the third field contains the description about the project, and the final is cost of the project. The next submodule is project allocation master. Yes, this is the form of project allocation master. The first field contains the lab name, the second is project title, project code, allocation date, and completion date. This is the form which contains the information about the project allocation information like project allocated date, completion date, lab name, etc. So next is employee master. Yes, this is the form of employee master through which you can add the employee who is using this software. The next is bank master. This information contains the information about the bank. Approve quotation. This is the form through which we can add the information about the approval. The next is account master. This is the form through which you can add the account type, account name, account group. The first one is account code, the second is account name like IC, bill, telephone, electricity. The next is account group like expense, income, salary, purchase. The group of account like type of the group, account. The next is state master. The next is state master. Yes, this is the form through which you can add the name of the state. District master. These are the actually general pages, general forms through which you can add the district. Forget password. If you forget your password, you can reset your password. The first one is username and then selecting the role, and after that you have to write the new password that you want to reset. Let's move to the next module, store. Yeah, it is again subdivided into some modules like supplier, transport, item category, item master, unit master, make master, quotation master, purchase order, send purchase order, supplier delivery, purchase items, issues item, return item, and wastage item. Let's start with the very first sub module, and that is supplier. Yes, this is the form which contain the information about the supplier. The first field is supplier code, firm or business, contact person name, office address. Yes, this is we have to add all these information about the supplier. The next one is transport. Sorry. The next sub module is transport. Yes, this is the form which contain the information about the transport. Again, all the information we need to fill, like transport code, transport name, contact person name, district, official address, like that. The third is item category. Yes, this is the form through which you can add the category of item, simply writing the category name, like chemical, electrical, glassware, stationery, like that. The next module is unit master. Yes, this is the form which contain the information about the unit for item, like milligram, gram, kilogram, whatever. Actually, these are the general forms, master's form. The next is make master. Yeah, this is the form which contain the information about the make masters, like the maker of the item, simple company name, contact person, description, address, location, pin code. All are the information we need to fill regarding the company master or the make master. The next module is quotation master. This is the form which contains the information about the quotation. The first field is quotation number, quotation date, supplier name. After pressing this new button, we need to fill all this information, like supplier name, item category, make name, unit, prices, all that. Now the next submodule is purchase order. Yes, this is the form of purchase order which contain the information about the purchasing transaction, like order number, order date, quotation date, item category. Similarly, we need to press this new button and we can make the purchase transaction through this form. The next is supplier delivery. This is the form which contains the information about the delivery of supplier. Actually, the delivery of all the transaction, whether it is a sales or purchase. The next submodule is issues item. This is the form which contains the information about all the issues item. Similarly, again we need to press this new button. We need to fill all this information about the issue item, like project title, receiver name, remark, lab name, item category name, make name, item name, like that. Written item. Similarly, this is the general form which contains the information about the written item. And the last is wastage item. It contains the information about the wastage item. Now let's move to the next third module, and that is lab. It is also subdivided into some module like lab manage, lab item transfer, lab item consume. The fourth one is lab item wastage, and the last one is store item view. Let's start with the first sub module, and that is lab manage. Yes, this is the form of lab manage through which you can manage your lab. Actually, this contains the information about the lab, like from date to date, lab name, project title, which project is going through this lab. Actually, this form contains the information about this only. item category, item name, like that. The next submodule is lab item transfer. Yes, this is the form of lab item issue. We need to fill all this information about the issue item, like issue name, issue number, issue lab, receiver name, all the information we need to fill. So this is the form which contain the information about lab item issue. The next is lab item consume. Yes, this is the form which maintain the lab item consume, means which item is consumed by which lab. This form manages the information about this only. After pressing the new button, we need to fill all these information like consumer number, consumer date, lab name, project title, item category, make name, item name, like that. The next submodule is store item view. Yes, this is the form which contain the information about the item master, like item name, unit, item category, the category of the item, location, sub-location, like that. Now let's move to the next important module, accounting. Again, it is subdivided into sub-module like payment detail, C-form detail, expenses, cash book. Let's start with the first sub-module of accounting, payment detail. This is the form which contains the information about the payment transaction. Before filling this form, we need to press this new button and selecting the bill date, from date to date, supplier name, and the lower portion of this form contain the information regarding the payment information, like the payment mode, whether it is a cash, check, demand draft, payment date, deposited amount, bank name, branch name, due amount, check DD number. If the payment mode is check or demand draft, we need to fill this check or DD number, receiver name, like that. The next submodule is C-form detail. This contains the information regarding the bill details. Simple, from date to date, supplier name. Let's move to the next submodule, expenses. Yes, this is the form which contains the information about the expenses. The first field is account name, the second is description about the expenses, the third is payment date, and the last field is amount. The next submodule of accounting is cash book. Yes, this is the form which maintains the information about the cash. The first field is date, from date to date, account name, like that. Let's move to the next module, and that is stock. It is again subdivided into submodule like stock tracking, stock ledger, and reorder item. Let's start with the first submodule, stock tracking. Yes, this is the form through which we can track the stock, means how much stock of a particular item is present in our lab. We need to fill all this information regarding the stock, like from date to date, expiry date, invoice number, invoice date, supplier name, make name. Make name is also known as company name, item category, item name, like that. Stock ledger. The next module is stock ledger. Yes, this is the form which maintains the information about the stock ledger. Again, we need to fill this information like from date to date, item category, cash number, item name, like that. And the final submodule of stock is reorder item. If you want to reorder your item, you need to fill this form. First selecting the item category, then selecting the item name, like that. You can easily reorder your item. The next important module is employee. It is again divided into salary, attendance, or salary paid. Let's start with the first sub-module, salary. This form contains the information about the salary of employee. The first field is employee name. This combo contains all the employee name of the software, of your lab, department, corresponding designation, date, basic salary, allowance, house rent, traveling allowance. So all this information we need to fill. So this is the form which maintains the information regarding the employee salary. The next is attendance. This is the form through which you can easily take the attendance of your employee. For selecting the employee name, then department, then designation will automatically come. First we need to select the employee name only. Working days, employee working days, CL, PL, like that. So third one is salary paid. Yes, this form contains the information about the salary paid of employee. Now let's move to the very important module, reports. Yes, this is the very important module of the software, reports, which contain the report of the entire software. It is again subdivided into the following reports like firm-wise payment, firm-wise due payment, firm-wise payment detail, cash book detail, payslip, like that. Let's start with the first module, firm-wise payment. Yes, this is the report. And this is the form through which you can easily get the report of firm-wise repayment. The next is firm-wise due payment. This is the form through which you can get the information or report. First selecting the supplier and then clicking the show button. It will print the report. The next sub-module is firm-wise payment detail. As this is the form through which you can get the report about firm-wise payment detail. The next module is cash book detail. Yes, this is the form through which you can easily get the report of cash book, like first selecting the payment date, due date, account name, and then clicking the show button. The report will automatically comes on the screen. The next report is payslip. Yes, this is the form through which you can easily see the payslip of your employee. First selecting the month, then year, then employee name, and after pressing the print button, the report will display on the screen. The next is bill statement. This is the form through which you can see the report of bill statement. You can see all the bill statement. The next is issue item. This form contains the information or report about the issue item. We need to first fulfill the following requirements, like first selecting the lab name, project name, item category, cash name, form date to date, item name, like that. And after fulfilling all this information, we need to press the show button. The next form report is return item. This form contains the information about return item, so we can see all the reports. We can see the report regarding the return items. The next sub-module is project wise expenses. Yes, if you want to see the project wise expenses, you need to select the form day, to date, and then the name of the project whose detail you want to see. Then after pressing this print button, the report regarding the project will display on the screen. The next module is quotation. The next is stock ledger and purchase ledger, send purchase order for lab. Stock ledger. Yes, this is the form through which you can see the report of stock ledger. For selecting the form detail, and then to date, item category, cash number, item name, like that. Purchase ledger. This is the form through which you can see the report of purchase. Similarly, send purchase order. If you want to see the report of send purchase order, we need to fill this form first, and after filling this requirements, we need to press this print button. The report will automatically display on the screen. So let's move to the next module, and that is utility. It is again divided into data backup. If you want to get the data backup of your software, you can. The next submodule is search item. This is the form through which you can easily search the item by writing the cash number, item name, and after pressing the search button, the item will display on the screen. The next submodule is calculator. If you want to calculate some calculation, you can use this calculator. The next module is change password. Yes, this is a form through which you can easily change your password, simply writing the old password, new password that you want to change, and the confirm password. Then the confirm password and the new password should be same, and after writing this information or filling this information, we need to press the save button. The password will automatically change. Logout. If you want to get logout, you need to press this logout button, and if you want to log in again, you need to write your admin username or password. And if you want to get out of the software, we need to simply press this exit button. So this is the software of chemical lab management system, and as I told you, it is fully full featured lab information management system. It is user friendly and fully customized software. This software ensures that all the testing is performed according to product specifications. Thank you.